I am not black. Africa is not a united nation. All people of color are not brothers and sisters. The reason why I speak like this and reject collectivist ideologies such as brother, brother, achi, achi, is because there are wolves out there, and it's very dangerous for sheep to be friends with wolves. This is how Fulani, Tuareg, and other Moorish people lost North Africa in the first place. Naivete, wanting to be in love with your oppressor, the Stockholm Syndrome. No, in this world there are some dark, toxic, predatory, narcissistic, sociopathic people who do not mind harming you. You have to stay away from people like that. And if you are in contact with those kinds of people, you have to defend yourself. Look at Burkina Faso, Niger. They are butchering and slaughtering Fulani people, cannibalizing them. Look at the genocides in Sudan, Rwanda, Ethiopia.
Okay, salam alaikum. I have to reply to this brother. There is a truth of what he's saying here. Hello, I'm a living testimony. I'm a target of Zionists, but guess who they used against me? Black men in uniform. Black men of specifically Black American men in uniform, and some women, unfortunately, but mostly Black men in uniform. And this has been America blueprints when it comes to targeting a Black or African person. They always conduct what they call B on B, Black on Black crime. It's always has been part of the deep state projects. Black ops, Black on Black crime has always been Black U.S. government. It has always been CIA project since since Garvey, Marcus Garvey of Jamaica, when he came to the U.S. and he became quite popular, there was an envy towards him from certain, leader that I'm not going to, oh, what the heck, I'm going to mention him because he apologized. It was a Dubois, okay? He was also an African American. He was actually mulatto African American, but he was a significant in these Black leadership in America. But Marcus Garvey was unstoppable. Please research on that Marcus Garvey versus Dubois, historical facts. I am not going to get into details of that situation, but the U.S. government used him to destroy Marcus Garvey's ambition to unite Black people in diaspora and back in Africa and establish the bridge and build the bridge between the two cultures, the two people. And that has always been the worst nightmare of the West. This young gentleman, he's a good guy. I listened to some of his video, but he is a mixed race young man. His mother is a white Swedish woman, and his father is Fulani from Senegal, I believe. So our collectiveness will help Africa, but there is a major recolonization agenda that's aimed at Africa and Africans because they want to colonize you this time permanently and loot our resources indefinitely. So united African people is a huge threat to these mafiosos, oligarchies who are running the show. And these psychopath, narcissistic, mind control freaks, CIA and the elites, do not want Africans come together and African Americans. So this is the reason you have been seeing recent African American claiming to be Native American and disassociating themselves from Africans. It's a huge agenda. We do not have to intermarriage each other. We do not have to become like literally one big family to be united. We can be united while we can keep our culture separately too. United doesn't mean you have to come together And there's no boundaries. Boundaries is the best type of unity. You have to have boundaries. But who is actually creating the chaos? He mentioned about Fulanis being massacred and what's happening in Sudan. It's true. But who are the hidden hands? He did not tell you who are the hidden hands. Who are the hidden hands in the Somali coast? Who divided Somalia into multiple tribal regions? Who are creating chaos? The corporations are running the show right now. Is the oligarch, is the CIA. So the truth is we need to be united to collaborate. Does not mean we have to become one big huge family. We are family, Samama Africa, but we are family of diverse Africans, okay? So this thing that we don't need to have a boundaries, and we have to intermingle, and that's a bullshit. It would never happen. It doesn't have to happen in Europe. Why does it have to happen in Africa? Europeans are just as content as they are. Each nation are Germany, Sweden, England, Spain, Italy, Portugal. They don't have to become like a one huge family, but they are in unison. They move in unison. Why can't we not? We are their parents. We gave birth to the entire humanity. We must come together. So no, we do not need mulatto like a W.E.B. Du Bois again situation who will create fitna between black people. And I'm not saying this guy, he is an agent like that, but that's what it's giving. I'm sorry, that's what it's giving. We need to come together. We need to come together for what's coming for what's Africa is faced really, really critical time, because Africa is the future. Africa is the breadbasket of this whole entire world. So you going to see a lot of stories coming out like this. They are shaking up the entire African continent and creating animosity between people. Just pay attention to what's happening right now. And animosity among the diaspora, black diaspora, and Africans. This is, as a seer, I see things that's happening, and I see a lot of middle-aged white intelligence agency men and women who are saying it's the greatest good to kill people and destroy people for others to live. Who made them to make this decision? I will tell you this story another time, but this is the mindset the colonizer have. They have to kill and wreak havoc to establish what they call, the beautiful future of utopia, and everybody will be united, and we all going to be living in such a rainbow, beautiful fairy tale. But some people have to die. This is eugenics. This is satanic. These people, they think they are God. They really think they are. Who gave them the right to make decision to kill entire group of people for others to live happily? Who gave them the right to make such decisions? Okay, the other thing I know for sure is there will be bio warfare that's coming, and the targets are Somalis, Arabs, Middle Eastern based, literally Arabs, and Muslims, especially Muslims of the Middle East. But Somalis are included in this bio warfare. And this time they will be using to the cellular level military technology to wipe out people.